Hi guys, it's me again. It's been a little while since I've checked up, so just kind of regrouping with everything that's been going on. So, we're just coming up on our last baby's due date in the next few weeks here. So, a lot's been going on. We went to the Northern California Infertility Center and we've done a bunch of tests, blood work. So far, everything has come back totally normal. Nothing has appeared to show why we keep having the recurrent miscarriages. Luckily, they are able to classify everything that's been going on with us as a recurrent miscarriage syndrome, which allows our insurance to cover most of the procedures that are happening. So I went in and had a hysteroscopy where they take a camera through my cervix and are able to photograph the inside of my uterus to see if maybe there is some type of growth defects or polyps or something that can be causing everything happen from the inside. So far, they have not been able to see anything, so that's a positive for us, but also negative because we still don't know what's going on. The hysteroscopy procedure, I've looked a bunch of them up on YouTube and Google and just trying to get an idea of what it's all about. And from what I understand, or what I understood, was that it was a pretty easy procedure. It's from what people have said is that it's pretty painless and that it was easy. When I went in, and I don't want to scare anybody if they have to go through this, but it was not painless. It was extremely uncomfortable. They did give me Valium to help relax me, but I felt like it didn't actually kick in until we were on our way home. They advised that you do not drive because of the Valium. So my mom took me and she was able to go in with me and see it because my husband had to work. But it was not comfortable at all. The whole procedure literally was seconds long. It was super fast, but it was one of the worst period cramps you could ever have. So that being said, that really wasn't too much fun. They were able to photograph everything and everything looked good and healthy, so that was great. But like I said, if you are to have a hysteroscopy done, I highly advise to take something beforehand and to allow the Valium or whatever they give you to set in, because it's not comfortable, especially if you're somebody like me who's never had children before. They say it's a little bit more uncomfortable, and I 100% believe that. So just be aware. If you have period cramps, it's one of the worst cramps you'll probably feel in a long time. And if you don't have cramps, just be lucky, because that's what it feels like. So that being said, I survived. Everything went fine. It's just not a fun procedure to do. So that came back good. And our doctor said that we should be able to start Clomid when I start my period. So I was super excited about that. We were all gung-ho, ready to start everything with the Clomid and the progesterone. But the day that I started my menstrual period, I called them and told them so we could start getting the pills. And they advised me that they wanted me to have a shot done for chickenpox. Now, I was super confused because I've had chickenpox as a kid, but when we've done the testing for it, it came back as inconclusive that either I'm still immune to it or I'm not. So when I talked to the staff before, they told me I could sign a waiver, and with that waiver, it would exempt me from having to get the treatment done for the chickenpox, and that we could just go ahead and start. So when I called, I told them that I was going to sign the waiver, and the nurse on call talked to the doctor, and he highly advised that I do not start treatment and I have to get a booster shot. So that being said, I had to have, I believe it's called Varicella. It's a booster shot for chickenpox, and that postponed us a whole another month. So that was kind of a downer, knowing that, we were so excited to get started, and it's the month, we finally get to do it, and yet they tell us again, one more month, just wait one more month. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that in the next few weeks I start my cycle regularly and we can start treatment. But again, my cycles have been so crazy from the miscarriages that I don't know when, how, if I have to take something to get my periods to start again or what. So at this point, we're in a waiting game. I'm extremely frustrated about it, but we're doing what they're telling us to. I got the varicella booster shot done, and so they said because it's a live virus, I have to wait a full month until my next cycle. So that's what we're doing right now. Again, our miscarriages have been, none of them have lasted longer than 13 weeks, any of our babies. So they think right now that it is a hormonal thing. My body's just not producing estrogen or progesterone to keep the pregnancies more along the progesterone than anything. So they're going to be giving me progesterone suppositories. And I also have to take like baby aspirin and extra vitamins just to make sure that things are healthy. So that's what's going on right now. If anyone has gone through this or is going through this now, please leave comments just so we can kind of get in touch. It's nice to know people that are going through the same thing as we are. Again, we're going through the Northern California Infertility Center in Roseville, and they've been great. Everything that they've done for us is great. I'm just a little frustrated that they didn't tell me about the shot earlier, because we could have already had that done before everything else has happened. So that's probably the only downfall right now. But again, please leave comments. Anything will help. I pray that everybody has healthy pregnancies and are able to get pregnant. We're lucky enough that we are able to get pregnant on our own at this point with the assisted of Clomid and some of the other infertility drugs. But I know a lot of people don't have that type of luxury like we do at this point. So again, I pray for everybody that is going through this and appreciate all your views. Thank you so much. Bye.